Hello YouTube, this is Full Art Reviews here, and today I'll be doing my review of the Klipsch Image X10i headphones. Sorry I haven't been making videos in a while. I've just been really busy with school, but I'm back now, and I'm going to be doing reviews on more headphones, cases, and yeah. So, I'm going to film this, and yeah, let's go. So, the Klipsch Image X10i headphones, many of you know about the Klipsch Image S4 and S4i and S5i, which have been hyped on YouTube. Well, not hyped because they're really good. And I wanted to try these out because I was going to get those, but I thought, you know what, everyone's reviewed those. No one's put up a really good review of these yet, and I wanted to be the first. From what I've heard, these are really good. There are a couple problems, but they can be overshadowed really easily. So it comes with a case like this. It's a leather case. It says Klipsch on it. You can just fit your headphones in this. It looks pretty fancy, and it should for the price. It comes in a box like this. Yeah. So what comes with it? It comes with the case, the headphones, a bunch of these little ear gels. Just the regular silicone ones. I'll talk about these in a bit. Then you have the airline adapter, which is not gold plated, and you have the 1/4-inch adapter, which is also not gold plated. It should be gold plated. It costs them $2, $3, $4, something like that. It's not expensive. They should be gold plated, in my opinion, but that's not a problem. It also comes with a clip. Alright, let's talk about the ear gels first. I don't like silicone ear gels. I prefer foam. I just never like silicone ear gels. Comes with 5 pairs, and they don't get very large. They're kind of small. They're oval shaped, as Klipsch says, instead of round, because your ear is an oval shape, so they just made these oval. And they do fit me better, and they do not fall out like regular silicone tips, but I just don't find them very comfortable. If you like silicone tips, then these will be probably the most comfortable tips you've ever felt. But I prefer foam tips, so I have my own Comply Foam TX100s. The TX and T400s will not fit. You need the X100s. So if you have a bunch of earphones and you use Comply Foam tips, you're going to need new foam tips. So ear gels are nice. I just prefer my own. And yeah, so you get the case, the clip, this, and this, you know. Yeah, alright, so now let's just talk about the headphones. Alright, the plug is not recessed. It's not like a recessed plug. Yeah, it kind of is. Well, whatever. It barely fits in my case. It does fit. As you can see, it kind of focus there. Yeah, so it's kind of rounded here, so if you got a really small headphone jack, might not fit, but most cases and everything should fit. Alright, so gold plated. It's got the 3 rings because it's the X10i's. The X10 are also the same price, so the remote is basically free on these. Coming up the cable, it does not it's a tangle resistant cable. It barely ever tangles, especially if you use this slider. It will never tangle on you. It's not going to tangle. The wire is a good quality wire, but it feels kind of cheap. I've had no problems with it. I've had these for about a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. Absolutely no problems. It's pretty durable. It feels kind of cheap. It's thicker than the Apple one, but it's pretty thin. It doesn't tangle much. And I've never heard anyone have a problem with these headphones. They've been around for a year. I don't think Klipsch has ever had any calls about these, because these are really nice quality. It just feels cheap for some reason. I don't know why. It's not cheap though. It just feels like it. Then you have the three button remote here. It's got these like gold buttons, kind of like they're not gold plated, just gold color. And you've got the microphone. As they say, the microphone. You can see that. You can see that now. Yeah, the microphone is a really good microphone. It's 360 degrees, and instead of being, it's at the yoke instead of being up here where it usually is. At the yoke, it's more accessible. You can just talk. You don't have to bend down and talk. You don't have to hold it up to your mouth. That's why it's really good. The buttons are very responsive. You usually don't hit a wrong button. Sometimes when you're getting used to it, like in the first couple weeks, you're probably gonna hit wrong buttons, but now I don't hit any wrong buttons anymore. Very good mic. The slider helps to alleviate tangles. It probably won't tangle anyway, but if you just really don't want it to tangle. Then you've got copper. These are the lightest earphones I've ever felt, and they're the most comfortable. This part weighs as much as the tip. No joke. I don't want to take it off right now because it might ruin it, but if like this whole thing weighs as much as like one of these monster super tips. They're the same weight, basically. They're the same weight, no joke. So they're copper anodized, so it won't go Statue of Liberty on you. It's kind of a rubber here. I don't see much of a problem with this coming out if you're really roughhousing with them, and you shouldn't do that with $350 headphones. So yeah, but let's talk about the sound quality. The bass has a nice punch, little thump to it. It's really nice, really detailed. It goes really, really deep. It's an amazing bass. You're not gonna get better bass than these. It's not booming, but there's a thump. It's really, really good. It's really deep, and for an earphone this size, that's amazing. Now, the instrument separation is pretty good on these. It's about as good as it was on the Turbine Golds, maybe a little bit better, but it was around that. The mid-range is amazing on these. The vocals on these are I'm lost for words when it comes to the vocals. These are the most crisp vocals I've ever heard on any in-ear headphone. The Shure SE535s, I'd say the vocals are pretty much almost as good on these. These are really, really crisp vocals, really, really good mid-range. The highs are the best thing about these headphones. The highs are amazing, super detailed, not shrill at all. They're just amazing. That's Klipsch's signature sound, is the highs. Now, they were the old X5s. The basic difference between the X5s, the highs are about the same. The highs are a little bit better on these, but they're about the same. Not much of a difference between these and the X5 on the highs. The mid-range was a little bit lost in the X5s. They're here, they brought it out and made it a lot better. The vocals are so much nicer. And on the bass, they added a bass port, so you could get more bass, and it really puts that. The bass and the highs were the main focus, but they didn't leave out mids. The mids are still good. They're not as good as the bass and highs, but the mids are really good. They're really crisp vocals. Instrument separation is good. With the silicone tips, pretty good noise isolation. Not as good as Complies, obviously. But I love these headphones, and 9 out of 10, really. It's just the cable feels a little cheap. You do get a little bit of cable noise, not with the bottom cable. With the top cable, these are a little bit thinner. You will get cable noise. For running and stuff, this is going to be under your jacket. If you're running with a jacket or you're skiing or something, it's going to be under. But, I mean, really not many flaws with these. These are some really nice. I'm going to say these are, in my opinion, these are better than the Shure SE 425s. I'm going to say these are the second best headphones you can get with a built-in microphone and controls. And I love the controls. I basically can't live without them. I need them. I'm lazy. I don't like to take my iPhone out of my pocket every 2 minutes. So yeah, these are amazing. Definitely get them. They're the best in your headphones with a mic. So, well, second best. Thanks. Bye.